Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen.
Welcome to the 2021 Regional Recognition and Awards Rites. Today, we honor two agency awardees, 15 individual awardees, 2 group awardees, and top 3 winners, each for 2
Recording in
Philippine
progress.
Field Service Anniversary contests. Also, we express gratitude to 96 COVID-19 frontline agencies and 58 partner agencies. We request everyone to stand, please, for our invocation, national anthem, and Region 1 hymn.
You've been there since the beginning. You have loved me from the start. You were always there to teach and guide my heart. As the world spins on around me, I choose which path to take. You always show me, Lord, which steps to make. Lord, please hear my prayer. Light my way as I walk to forever. Hold my hand, Lord, through the night. Guide me through the dark and help me shine bright. Hold my hand, Lord, and keep my feet on the ground. From you I'll never part, whatever comes my way, I pray. Please guide my heart. If I face more pain and sorrow, I'll tread the path alone and have no fear, 'cause you will lead me home. The clouds may hide the rainbow, but like waves that wash over, you show me how your blessings overflow. Oh Lord, please hear my prayer. Light my way as I walk to forever. Hold my hand, Lord, through the night. Guide me through the dark and help me shine bright. Hold my hand, Lord, and keep my feet on the ground. From you I'll never part, whatever comes my way, I pray. Hold my hand, Lord, through the night. Guide me through the dark and help me shine bright. Hold my hand, Lord, and keep my feet on the ground. From you I'll never part, whatever comes my way, I pray. Lord, guide my heart. I pray whatever comes, please guide my heart.
Mga kababayan,
ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas. Kayang magiging, telas ng sinakalan, alam ng puso, sa dikit mo'y buhay. Lupang hinirang, tuyang ka ng magiting, sa manlulupin, di ka pasisigil, sa nagagang tutok sa simoy at sa langit mo bagaw, ay hinatang tula, kawin sa pagkayang minamahal. Ang isang ng matawad mo'y tagumpay na naghihingi, ang bituin at araw niya kailan pamay di maghihingi. Lumalang araw ng warhabit pagsinta, buhay langit sa piling mo. Ang higaya na pagkay mga api, ang mamatay ng dahil sa'yo.
And the rivers, through the plains and winding trails, to the shores where breezes linger. That's the place I love so well. It's the home of men who love her, men who died to keep us free, men who told no bad the weather, that anyone will never be. Region 1, oh Region 1, there's no better place I see. Region 1, oh Region 1, dearest home by far to me. From her care I learn my lessons, in her veils I work and pray. She has kept me safe and happy, as I live on day by day. From to other lands I wander, as I search for wealth and fame. In my heart I will remember Region 1, beloved name. Region 1, oh Region 1, there's no better place I see. Region 1, oh Region 1, dearest of my heart to me. To other lands I wander, as I search for wealth and fame. In my heart I will remember Region 1, beloved name. Region 1!
Please be seated. Since we will have our hands full today, we would understand if you cannot switch on your Zoom camera for the whole duration of the program. However, kindly switch them on during the part which you or your group will be conferred with your respective awards. This way, we can properly pin and put the spotlight on you accordingly. For this, please refer to the copy of the program. Before we proceed any further, we would like to acknowledge all our virtual participants, starting off with our contingent from Ilocos Norte, all our awardees, our partner agencies, CHRMP Ilocos Norte, and the CSC Field Office Ilocos Norte, led by Attorney Rex R. Ami. Participants from Ilocos Sur, the awardees, our partner agencies, CHRMP Ilocos Sur officials, and the CSC Field Office of Ilocos Sur, led by Director Romulo V. Nabua.
Our contingent from La Union, the awardees, our partner agencies, CHRMP La Union officials, and the CSC Field Office of La Union, headed by Director Edgar F. Asuncion. Virtual participants from Western Pangasinan, the awardees, our partner agencies, CHRMP Western Pangasinan Friends, and the Field Office in Lingayen, led by Director Flor de Liza C. Bugtong. And the contingent from Eastern Pangasinan, all the awardees, our partner agencies, CHRMP Eastern Pangasinan, and CSC Field Office in Urdaneta City, headed by Director Romulo V. Nabua.
Our friends from the Department of Education Regional Office 1, led by Director Tolentino G. Aquino, and the whole team here with us at the Command Center located at DepEd NEA Pavilion, City of San Fernando, La Union. And of course, Director Hedy Jose B. Lardizabal, and the whole CSC RO1 team here at the Command Center located at NEA Pavilion, City of San Fernando, La Union, and those left at the new CSC RO1 building. Magandang hapon sa inyong lahat and welcome.
At this point, kindly switch on your cameras first for the ceremonial photo opportunity via Zoom. We may not have the time for this later, so again, we indulge everyone to please switch on your cameras and be ready with your smiles. We are around 90 virtual participants in total, so please keep those fresh smiles as we screenshot around 3 to 4 panels. The first panel. Second panel. Third panel. And for the last panel. Again, thank you for your indulgence.
To formally start our program, let us welcome in the virtual stage Director Hedy Jose B. Lardizabal of the CSC RO1 for the welcome remarks.
Our warmest and heartfelt greetings to all in attendance to this momentous occasion this afternoon, especially to those who are attending or participating virtually. At the outset, we would like to express our gratitude to the officials and staff of the Department of Education, Regional Office Number 1, headed by our good friend, Director Tony Aquino, and Assistant Regional Director Ronald Castillo, for letting us use the facilities of NEA Pavilion and the provisions of technical equipment, as well as the personnel assisting us and other resources. Today, we gather for the 2021 Regional Recognition and Awards Rites, where we will still witness the conferment of various awards, recognition, and appreciation to several lingkod bayani who have brought pride and prestige to the whole of Region 1. These people have proven that despite the enormous difficulties, challenges, and adversities we have faced and are continuously facing nowadays, they stand tall and created a niche for themselves by first taking the steps, big and impactful steps, towards the destiny of greatness. This is the epitome of one Eckhart Tolle, a German-born spiritual teacher and author, once said, and I quote, "What you encounter at your destination depends on the quality of each step." It is fitting then to recognize the feat of the following Likod Bayan. Two agencies, namely the Department of Education, Regional Office Number 1, and the Bureau of Jail Management and Penology, Regional Office Number 1, who have leveled up to maturity level 2 in their PRIME-HRM journey, joining other government offices who have already been conferred the Bronze Award. Thus, they have migrated from being transactional to process-defined in their 4 HRM areas. Colleagues also in the government service whose innate artistic talent and acumen in either in photography or songwriting was showcased by joining the CSC nationwide contest in photography and in songwriting for government employees, wherein one of them eventually bagged the first prize winner in the photography contest. Another are our colleagues from various ranks in the different agencies in the region who are a cut above the rest for exemplary and commendable behavior and achievements, as highlighted in the 2020 and 2021 search for outstanding government officials and employees, with two of them ending up as 2020 and 2021 Dangal ng Bayan awardee respectively. Their feat is a collective honor to Region 1, which is worth the recognition that they truly deserve. We shall honor and give also the recognition as well to our frontliners from various agencies in the region who have, from the outset and onset of the pandemic, are still sharing their precious resources and their overwhelming services intending to the needs of our inflicted brethren, including the continuous mitigation of the effects of COVID-19. Finally, we shall also acknowledge and extend our deepest appreciation to all agencies in the region who are our active partners in the delivery of our mandate and other services for the benefit of the whole community. As expressed by Fabienne Frederick Rickson, and I quote, "The things you are passionate about are not random. They are your calling." End of quote. All of this indeed manifests the remarkable and admirable passion of our living heroes, which in essence is their calling, our calling as government officials and employees. Once again, we welcome you to this momentous occasion this afternoon as we confer the awards and recognition that these officials and employees truly deserve.
Thank you, Director Lardisabal.
At this point, we listen to a recorded video message of the Honorable Eileen Lourdes A. Lizada, Commissioner of the Civil Service Commission.
CSC Regional Office Director for Hedy Jigs Lardizabal and Director 3 Josephine R. Altura, all esteemed guests, heads of agencies, HR practitioners, awardees, and family members and loved ones, and fellow Lingkod Bayan who are here with us today. Isang mapagpalang araw sa inyong lahat. Naimbag nga adlaw, aldaw, yo amin. 3 days from now, we will be concluding the month-long celebration of the 121st Philippine Civil Service Anniversary. Sabi nga po, huli man daw, magaling pa din. So let me greet all of you a happy and meaningful 121st Philippine Civil Service Anniversary. We are on week 4, or linggo ng pasasalamat. And it was already a heartening week as I was able to witness, albeit virtually, events that recognize government workers and frontliners who continue to deliver services despite the challenges of the COVID-19 pandemic. I congratulate all of you for continuing to address our clients' needs and for upholding public service efficiency. But there are those who rose above the tribulations. They did not merely hold the fort, so to speak, but rose exceptionally above every problem, challenge, and adversity thrown their way in their years of service to the government. They exemplified excellence and served with utmost integrity, making them deserving of today's recognition. It is truly my privilege to witness the awarding of these individuals and organizations. PRIME-HRM awardees, regional winners of the Search for Outstanding Government Workers, regional winners of the Online Photography Contest and National Songwriting Contest, and the frontline government agencies of Region 1, HAP regional awardees, the annual Search for Outstanding Government Workers, administered by the CSC's Honor Awards Program, is an important initiative of the CSC. We are now on the 62nd year of running the most prestigious rewards and recognition program in government. The annual search aims to award public servants for extraordinary acts or services that contributed to the efficiency, economy, and improvement of government operations. We at the CSC continue to be on the lookout for servant heroes among us. The accomplishments of these outstanding women and men, our teachers, professors, scientists, social workers, engineers, and first responders need to be publicized, and their names deserve to be recognized. We thank our CSC regional offices for the continued collaboration with the Commission and the HAP Secretariat throughout the nomination and selection period. Today, we honor the regional awardees from the Ilocos region, a lone presidential lingkod bayan, 7 individual and 2 group CSC Pag-asa, and 7 dangal ng bayan. It is beyond inspiring reading about their accomplishments. May you always uphold public service excellence and exemplify the 8 norms of public service. To the PRIME-HRM awardees, we also recognize today our bronze awardees of Region 1, the Department of Education, and the Bureau of Jail Management and Penology. Part of the framework of the PRIME-HRM lies in treating government workers the way we would want them to treat our clients. Remember that an unhappy employee can ruin the experience for not just one, but numerous customers. Its premise is that if the organization prioritizes the needs of its employees through efficient HR systems and employee-friendly policies, it spurs high staff morale, productivity, and exemplary performance. Seeing the efforts of the leadership and HRMOs of DepEd and BJMP in ensuring that the needs of the employees are addressed, there is no reason to provide mediocre services. Once again, congratulations to our bronze awardees. Let us give them a virtual clap. Photo contest and songwriting contest winners. We acknowledge the winners of the PCSA Online Photography Contest and Songwriting Contest from Region 1. After seeing the entries to these competitions, I felt undiminished pride working as a public servant. I imagine that the photos were taken randomly and the photographer's day was just like any other day, witnessing first responders giving critical aid in emergencies, healthcare providers attending to the sick, social workers providing needed counseling, uniformed officers, ensuring the safety and security of communities. These are acts of malasakit in public service that make us all proud. The lyrics of the song Alay sa Bayon, penned by Dr. Roland Malyari and Mark Greg Nisperos of the local government unit of Aringay, La Union, gives life to all the challenges, all the difficult resource decisions, all the criticisms, and all the frustrations of public service. However, it also highlights how helping our fellows lift us up and make us realize that the intangible rewards are all what we need. We also recognize today our government agencies in Region 1, more than words of appreciation. Kayo po ay lubos na nakakaunawa at tumutugon sa pangangailangan ng ating bayan ng taus-pusong paglilingkod sa kapwa Pilipino. This is for all our frontline government agencies. Sa panahon ng pandemya, wala pong lugar ang masamang kaisipan at gawain. Malaki po ang kaparusahan sa panlalamang at pagsasamantala sa kapwa, lalo na parang sa ating mga lingkod bayan ng pamahalaan. It is truly unfortunate and disgraceful that some public servants are caught in the culture of flawed values, where materialism takes precedence over honor, over respect for human dignity. But you rose above these difficulties and did what is right, moral, and honorable. I appeal to all the awardees of Ilocos Region. Keep up the good work. Never falter in the face of challenges and the pressing need to temper our fears of COVID-19. Let us make the most of this golden opportunity to make a difference in their lives during these critical times. Let us be an inspiring example. Remember that we only live once, and in this once-in-a-lifetime journey of ours, we are serving our fellow Filipinos, our country, and God. Let our work in the service of others be our prayer of thanks, something that we give back to God for the blessings that we receive every day. The CSC is always here to support you and to share your special stories to our audience. As we prepare for the new normal and build a better normal, I hope that everyone stays safe and healthy and continue to be a lingkod bayani. Mabuhay kayo at mabuhay ang serbisyo publiko. God bless you all. Stay safe. Maraming salamat po.
Thank you, Commissioner Lizada. Surely Region 1 will never falter in the face of challenge.
For the next part of our program, we award the regional winners of the online photo contest and the CSC Songwriting contest. Both contests were part of the 121st Philippine Civil Service Anniversary last September. For the photo contest, a total of 34 entries were received by CSC Regional Office 1, which were shortlisted to 25. The said shortlist underwent deliberation and judging on August 16, 2021, via the following criteria: content and adherence to the theme, visual impact, creativity and originality, and photo quality. Of the 25, 3 came up on top, which were declared the regional winners, and thus the regional entries submitted to CSC Central Office for national screening. Again, photo contestants, kindly switch on your cameras so we can properly pin and put the spotlight on you as we proceed with the awarding. By the way, just like during face-to-face awarding, where the awardees get to be on stage and receive the award, we shall also be giving few seconds for you to capture the moment, meaning we will give time for a few seconds of screenshot.
We begin with the third placer, Mr. Alexander R. Retamal of Sinait National High School, DepEd Ilocos Sur, with his entry entitled Tiklop. He captions his photo with, "Sa lahat ng panahon, gawing makabuluhan at kapakipakinabang ang paglilingkod sa bayan, lalong-lalo na sa mga mag-aaral na nangangailangan ng karunungan. Ang pagtiklop ng may kasamang pagtityaga sa mga module ay isa sa mga paraan upang ang pangarap ng bawat mamamayan ay makamtan maging sa inang bayan." Along with a cash prize of 2,000 pesos, Mr. Retamal will also receive a certificate of recognition which reads, "CSC RO1 awards this certificate of recognition to Alexander R. Retamal, Sinait National High School, Department of Education, Schools Division Office, Ilocos Sur, for winning third place in the 121st PCSA Online Photography Contest, Regional Level, with a photo entry entitled Tiklop, during the celebration of the 121st Philippine Civil Service Anniversary in September 2021. Congratulations, Mr. Retamal.
Next is the second place of photo contest, the entry of Miss Marian D. Soriano of DepEd SDO Pangasinan 1, entitled Beyond the Four Corners. According to Miss Soriano, this teacher eagerly facilitates his synchronous online class on a pile of 2 black boxes as a makeshift table for his laptop and other learning materials outside the classroom, where other teachers also conduct their school functions in ensuring the continuity of learning amid the pandemic. Along with the cash prize of 3,000 pesos, Ms. Soriano will also receive a certificate of recognition which reads, "CSC RO1 awards this certificate of recognition to Marian D. Soriano, Pangasinan National High School, Department of Education, Schools Division Office, Pangasinan 1, for winning second place in the 121st PCSA Online Photography Contest, Regional Level, with a photo entry Beyond the Four Corners, during the celebration of the 121st Philippine Civil Service Anniversary in September 2021. We also would like to proudly announce that Ms. Soriano's entry was declared the top photo of the 121st PCSA Online Photo Contest National Level. For this, she received a cash prize of 15,000 pesos and of course, the bragging rights of being the best among the rest. Congratulations, Ms. Soriano. The whole Region 1 is very proud of you.
The first place photo at the regional level is the entry of Mr. Julius Alan A. Navelgas, also of DepEd SDO Pangasinan 1, entitled, "Sakripisyo ko, tagumpay mo." His photo depicts that, sa kabila ng pandemya at bagong normal na edukasyon, patuloy na itinataguyod at sinusuong ni ng Catalina Estoque, Master Teacher 1, ang anumang balakid kahit ang pagtawid sa napakarupok na tulay na yari sa kawayan at dala ang mga module upang maihatid lamang ang kaalaman at karunungan upang patuloy na makamit ang hinahangad na pangarap at tagumpay ng mga mag-aaral ng San Juan Elementary School. Hindi mapapantayan ang sakripisyo at pagmamahal ng isang guro sa kanyang sinumpaang tungkulin, ang maging inspirasyon at magbigay ng pag-asa at katatagan ng loob. Along with a cash prize of 5,000 pesos, Mr. Navelgas will also receive a certificate of recognition which reads, "CSC RO1 awards this certificate of recognition to Julius Alan A. Navelgas, Agno National High School, Department of Education, Schools Division Office, Pangasinan 1, for winning first place in the 121st PCSA Online Photography Contest, regional level, with the photo entry entitled, Sakripisyo Ko, Tagumpay Mo, during the celebration of the 121st Philippine Civil Service Anniversary in September 2021. Congratulations, Mr. Navelgas. As you may have noticed, the top 3 photos are related to continuous learning amidst the pandemic. In fact, they all come from 3 DepEd personnel. Again, congratulations to the top 3 regional winners of the 121st PCSA Online Photo Contests, Mr. Navelgas, Ms. Soriano, and Mr. Etamal. You may now have the option to switch off your cameras if you wish to.
For the songwriting contest, 3 entries were received by CSC Regional Office 1. And after deliberation and screening on August 9, 2021, the regional winner was chosen to represent Region 1 at the national level. This time, we remind the awardees of the songwriting contest to kindly switch on your cameras so we can put the spotlight on you during the awarding. Again, we shall also giving a few seconds for you to capture a moment, meaning we will give time for a few seconds of screenshots. We begin with the third placer, Mr. Abiel A. Hasmin of the Bureau of Fire Protection, Dasol, Pangasinan, with his composition entitled, Huwag Kang Sumuko. We listen to the few parts of the song.
Ang bagyo'y lilipas, sikat din ang araw. Huwag kang sumuko, matapos din ito. Huwag mo sabihin din.
Along with the cash prize of 5,000 pesos, Mr. Hasmin will also receive a certificate of recognition which reads, CSC R1 awards this certificate of recognition to Abiel A. Hasmin, Bureau of Fire Protection, Dasol, Pangasinan, for garnering 3rd place with a song entitled Huwag Kang Sumuko as entry to the 2021 CSC Songwriting Contest Regional Level during the celebration of the 121st Philippine Civil Service Anniversary in September 2021. Congratulations, Mr. Hasmin of BFP, Dasol, Pangasinan.
Second place goes to the entry of Miss Nadel Nixie Lorraine C. Libunao of the Aringay National High School, DepEd Schools Division Office of La Union, with her song entitled Isang Bayani. Let us listen to the song. Along with a cash prize of 7,000 pesos, Ms. Libunao will be receiving a certificate of recognition which reads, CSC RO1 awards this certificate of recognition to Nadel Nixie Lorraine C. Libunao, Aringay National High School, Department of Education, Schools Division Office, La Union, for garnering 2nd place with a song entitled Isang Bayani, a Hero, as entry to the 2021 CSC Songwriting Contest, regional level, during the celebration of the 121st Philippine Civil Service Anniversary in September 2021. Again, congratulations, Ms. Libunao. And thank you for the beautiful rendition of the doxology for all of us.
First place is the pair of Mr. Mark Greg D. Nesperos and Dr. Rolando Q. Malyari, composer and lyricist, respectively, with Miss Simonette N. Cartas as interpreter, all from the local government unit of Arengay, La Union. Their song entitled Alay sa Bayan was Region 1's entry to the national level. We listen to the melody of the song. The winning contestants will be receiving a cash prize of 10,000 pesos and a certificate of recognition which reads, CSC R1 awards this certificate of recognition to Mark Greg D. Nesperos, Dr. Rolando Q. Malyari, and Miss Simonette N. Cartas, all from LGU Arengay, La Union, for garnering first place with a song entitled Alay sa Bayan as entry to the 2021 CSC Songwriting Contest regional level during the celebration of the 121st Philippine Civil Service Anniversary in September 2021. Once again, congratulations to Mr. Nesperos, Dr. Malyari, and Miss Cartas, Miss Libunao, and Mr. Hasbi.
And now for the intermission, we listen to the regional winning piece to the songwriting contest recorded through an AVP by Mr. Nisperos, Dr. Malyari, and Miss Cartas entitled Alay sa Bayan.
Kumisil na sa'yo pagkakahimlay, bagong hamon sa ating naghihintay. Sa bawat yugto ng ating hinaharap, mayroong nakakahigit na
Again, thank you very much for the inspiring rendition of the regional winning entry, Alay sa Bayan. Very soulful and touching for all Lingkod Bayan indeed. For the next part of our virtual program, we are now listening to the recorded message of Honorable Alicia De La Rosa Bala, Chairperson of the Civil Service Commission.
CSC Regional Office 1, Director 4, Hedy Josebi Lardizabal, Director 3, Josephine R. Altura, our field directors, all esteemed guests, heads of agencies, HR practitioners, awardees and winners, and civil servants who are with us today. Isang mapagpalang araw sa inyong lahat na imbag ngal daw yo amin, Apo. Happy 121st Civil Service Anniversary. We are about to wrap up the anniversary celebration, and we thank Region 1 for its valuable support and participation throughout September. We are on week 4 or Linggo ng Pasasalamat. This week, we focus on expressing our gratitude to our civil servants and government frontliners who continued to serve the public despite the challenges of the pandemic. It is a privilege to be with you virtually for your recognition program for your PRIME-HRM awardees, regional winners of the Search for Outstanding Government Workers, regional winners of the online photography contest and national songwriting contest, and the frontline government agencies of Region 1. This is a very special event indeed because it brings together everyone who excelled in their own right, be it in HR excellence, in public service, or in talent. Every September, we commemorate the birth of the Philippine Civil Service in 1900. We consider this the beginning of the civil service and of professionalizing the bureaucracy and upholding merit and fitness. The civil service has certainly evolved a lot over the years. But who would have thought that 121 years later, we will be facing an unprecedented challenge to public service? We are now living and working in the new normal. It is not without challenge that we strive to achieve work-life integration in these uncertain times. We now have alternative work arrangements, and we had to adjust most of our processes and procedures to make it easier for both our employees and clients to continue transacting with us. However, we are still on the road to recovery, and we know that there's still a lot to be done. That is why our 10-year theme is Transforming Public Service in the Next Decade, Honing Agile and Future-Ready Servant Heroes. The theme captures our situation and our unique place in time. This is a time of learning and an opportunity to evolve as smart organizations that are ready for what the future has in store for us. When crisis hits, we all became vulnerable and even fearful. But look at us now. We have come so far as the Philippine Civil Service in the new normal. No matter how difficult the situation may be, we always find a way to be hopeful and to overcome. This is a testament to how we can continue evolving. That is why agility and future readiness are important in responding to disruptions and remaining relevant even with the changing times. Our anniversary celebration is filled to the brim with events and activities for government workers and the public. One of the highlights of our anniversary celebration is the Search for Outstanding Government Workers, which culminates in an awards ceremony. This is under the Honor Awards Program, or HAP, which aims to recognize the best in the bureaucracy. With the goal to award public servants for extraordinary acts or services that uplifted the lives of Filipinos, we at the CSC continue to be on the lookout for servant heroes among us. The program has 3 categories: the Presidential Lingkod Bayan Award for outstanding contributions of groups and individuals with national impact, The CSC Pag-asa Award for outstanding contributions of groups and individuals that benefited the unit, agency, or community. And the Dangal ng Bayan Award for consistent display of public service norms under the Code of Conduct and Ethical Standards of Public Officials and Employees under Republic Act Number 6713. Congratulations to our Presidential Lingkod Bayan Individual Category Regional winners, Francisco Angelito L. Fontanilla, Municipal Mayor, Local Government Unit of Bacnutan, La Union, CSC Pag-asa Individual Category Regional winners, Marcelo Castillo, Director 4, Department of Social Welfare and Development, Field Office 1, San Fernando City, La Union. Manuel Catalan, Master Teacher 1, Department of Education, Schools Division Office, Pangasinan 2. Rio de Vera, Master Teacher 2, Department of Education, Schools Division Office, Pangasinan 1. Marjorie T. Felipe, Teacher 3, Department of Education, Schools Division Office, Ilocos Norte, Lawag City. Alex Ferrer, Provincial Government Department Head, Lingayen, Pangasinan. Rosan Orencia, Regional Nurse, Concurrent Regional Supply Accountable Officer, Bureau of Jail Management and Penology. And Marites Raboy, Instructor 2, University of Northern Philippines, Vigan, Ilocos Sur. CSC Pag-asa Group Category Regional winners, Bayambang District Hospital, Public Health Service, Provincial Government of Pangasinan. Performance Management Team, Bulinaw Community Hospital, Provincial Government of Pangasinan. And our Dangal ng Bayan Regional Awardees, Cremencio Alones, OIC Bureau of Jail and Management Penology, Batac District, Ilocos Norte. Anthony Atas, Administrative Aid 6, Commission on Audit, San Fernando City, La Union. Susan Casareno, Municipal Mayor, Local Government Unit of Rosales, Pangasinan. Filipina de los Santos Punong Barangay, Barangay Maluwed, Dagupan City. Edita de Fonturum, Municipal Fire Marshal, Bureau of Fire Protection, Agoo, La Union. Federico Flores, Administrative Aid 1, DepEd, Region 1. Marlene Peralta, Director 3, Department of Social Welfare and Development, Field Office 1, La Union. To emerge as the exemplars of your region in the midst of crisis is already an outstanding achievement. We all know the extreme challenges faced by our education systems, health service, our local government units, and our agencies. You have continued to serve your clients well and found ways to turn this crisis around to our advantage. For that, we are all grateful. We also recognize today our PRIME-HRM Bronze Awardees in Region 1, Department of Education, and the Bureau of Jail Management and Penology. The program to institutionalize meritocracy and excellence in human resource management, or PRIME-HRM, is designed to develop individuals and empower agencies. Through PRIME-HRM, we assess, assist, and award government agencies who are able to show significant changes and impact in their HR systems and practices. Ultimately, these changes should translate to improvement in procedures, service efficiency, and greater client satisfaction. Once again, congratulations to our bronze awardees. Let us give them a virtual round of applause. We also have with us today the winners of the PCSA Online Photography Contest and National Songwriting Contest from Region 1. The online photography contest aims to highlight through images the various ways our country's civil servants or lingkod bayani have risen to the challenges brought about by the pandemic. Participant entries were required to adhere to the contest theme, Pagtugon ng Lingkod Bayani sa Patuloy na Hamon ng Pandemya. Congratulations to our online photo contest winners, Alexander R. Retalmal, DepEd SDO Ilocos Sur Sinait National High School at 3rd place. Marian D. Soriano, DepEd SDO Pangasinan 1, Pangasinan National High School at second place, and Julius Alan A. Navelgas, DepEd SDO Pangasinan 1, Agnon National High School at first place. Meanwhile, the National Songwriting Contest aims to promote the PCSA 10-year theme through the creative process of music and lyrics. Song entries were required to adhere to the theme and to be original compositions. Congratulations to Dr. Roland Q. Malyari and Mark Greg D. Nisperos of the local government unit of Aringay, La Union for their winning composition, Alay sa Bayan. Your composition now has a shot at being used for the next government choral competition, which is held at the Cultural Center of the Philippines. Congratulations to our regional contest winners. This just shows that our government workers are not only pursuing public service excellence, but are also very talented when it comes to the creative arts. May your work serve to inspire fellow workers and the public as well. As civil servants, we are the ones tasked to ensure stability and productivity, especially during uncertain times. Tayo ang inaasahan ng mga laga sa seguridad at kapakanan ng taong bayan. This huge responsibility is part of our commitment to public service. That is why we continue to salute all our hard-working government frontliners and employees who keep our systems going. We also recognize today our frontline government agencies in Region 1. Taos-pusong pasasalamat sa inyong paglilingkod. This may be difficult times, but together, we can overcome. Your hard work and sacrifice are deeply valued by our clients, and your contributions during this pandemic are highly praised. September may pass, but the celebration does not end here. We will continue to recognize the hard work of our civil servants and celebrate their successes. Once again, happy anniversary and mabuhay ang serbisyo publiko. Stay safe and take care. God bless you all.
Maraming salamat, Chairperson Bala.
The next part of the program is the awarding of 2 agencies for meeting maturity level 2 enhanced standards under one of the major programs of the Commission, the Program to Institutionalize Meritocracy and Excellence in Human Resource Management, or the PRIME-HRM. This qualifies them to the eventual conferment of the PRIME-HRM Bronze Award. For the briefer, let us now watch this video prepared by the Policies and Systems Evaluation Division of CSC RO1.
What is PRIME-HRM? PRIME-HRM stands for Program to Institutionalize Meritocracy and Excellence in Human Resource Management. It aims to elevate public sector human resource management to a level of excellence that are equal to global standards. There are 3 stages of PRIME-HRM: Assess, Assist, and Award. First, the Civil Service Commission will assess the maturity level of an agency's systems, practices, and competencies in 4 HRM areas: the recruitment, selection and placement, learning and development, performance management, and rewards and recognition. Next, the CSC provides customized technical assistance and developmental interventions according to the needs of the agency. Lastly, the CSC recognizes agencies that have worked on the 4 HRM systems and HRM maturity levels. Agencies may be conferred the Certificate of Recognition, the Bronze Award, the Silver Award, and the Gold Award. CSC Resolution Number 160730, dated June 30, 2016, provides the guidelines on the conferment of human resource recognition and awards. The Commission deemed it necessary to revisit the recognition and awards structure provided in CSC Resolution number 1600730 since full compliance to the maturity indicators from Level 2 to Level 4 of all the 4 core HRM systems needs substantial time. With the intention to put premium to the efforts made by agencies to comply with PRIME-HRM Maturity Level 2 requirements, the guideline was revisited since it was last enacted, and the latest issuance thereof is Civil Service Commission Memorandum Circular Number 1, Series 2021, dated January 26, 2021. This year, we have recommended 2 agencies for Bronze Award, the Bureau of Jail Management and Penology Regional Office 1 and the Department of Education Regional Office 1. Thank you for your hard work and congratulations.
Again, PRIME-HRM awardees, kindly switch on your Zoom cameras. To reiterate, we will give time for a few seconds of capturing the screens during the awarding. Our first awardee, the Department of Education Regional Office 1. Let us witness their PRIME-HRM journey.
lagi nasa likod natin ang ating civil service commission.
Allow us to read the text of the certificate. This PRIME-HRM Maturity Level 2 Award is presented to the Department of Education Regional Office 1 for obtaining PRIME-HRM Maturity Level 2 process defined in the 4 core HRM systems: recruitment, selection, and placement, performance management, learning and development, and rewards and recognition. As a result of its determination and deliberate effort in adopting and instituting systems and practices resulting to the build-up of its HR competencies and organizational effectiveness, thus fostering people's confidence and commitment in rendering commendable and excellent service. Awarded this 18th day of November 2021 in the city of San Fernando, La Union. Signed, Hedy Jose B. Lardizabal, Director 4. At this moment, may we hear the acceptance message of the head of the Department of Education Region 1, Director Tolentino G. Aquino.
What has been a dream for so many years has now become a reality. As an administrator, I always aspire to be the best in everything that the office offers to serve. Foremost to this is anything that pertains to the management of human resources, simply because the human complement should always be considered the best resource. We have to protect their interests, from recruitment and selection to rewarding and recognition. In between, we should very well prioritize the continuous learning and development and performance management of our personnel. On behalf of the entire DepEd Region 1, we would like to thank the Civil Service Commission for conferring on us the Bronze Award under the PRIME-HRM. We express our appreciation to Director Hedy Jose B. Lardizabal for inspiring us to move forward on this advocacy. Director Josephine Altura for her kind guidance and assistance while we were working hardly on all the required documents. We would like to extend our thanks to the generous help provided by Ma'am Liway Nabalta, Sir Walfredo Gaudancia, Ma'am Bernice Dumawang, and Ma'am Aisa Paminyalagaw. I commend the efforts of the entire HRDD NAYAP team headed by Dr. Dinah C. Bonao, the division chief and section and unit head, and the rest of the regional office personnel for all their efforts for obtaining victory over the PRIME-HRM challenges. Special mention, of course, is for ARD Ronald B. Castillo, who never ceased to provide essential input to make sure that we would be certified. All of this we share to our dearly departed Sir Holden Kirby Baudet, who I know have spent sleepless nights and endeavored well for this accomplishment. Definitely, this recognition will not end with the acceptance of the certification today. To our dependable workforce in the regional office, I would like to remind you that what we receive today is actually a responsibility in the guise of a recognition. The Bronze Award that we reap today compels us to do more and to serve better. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Director Aquino, and we'll see you, sir, in your next journey towards Prime Maturity Level 3. Our next awardee is the Bureau of Jail Management and Penology, Regional Office 1. Here is their journey towards maturity level 2. Allow us to read the text of the certificate. This PRIME-HRM Maturity Level 2 Award is presented to the Bureau of Jail Management and Penology Regional Office 1 for obtaining PRIME-HRM Maturity Level 2, process defined in the 4 HRM systems: recruitment, selection and placement, performance management, learning and development, and rewards and recognition. As a result of its determination and deliberate effort in adopting and instituting systems and practices resulting to the build-up of its HR competencies and organizational effectiveness, thus fostering people's confidence and commitment in rendering commendable and excellent service. Awarded this 18th day of November 2021 in the city of San Fernando, La Union, signed Hedy Jose B. Lardizabal, Director 4. We also listened to the acceptance message of the head of BJMP Region 1, Director Arnel U. Peralta.
An award recognizing your efforts is an honor. What a journey it has been for all of us to reach this point and be one of the two bronze awardees. A pleasant afternoon to all my fellow public servants. PRIME-HRM stands for the program to institutionalize meritocracy and excellence in human resource management. It aims to elevate a public sector human resource management to a level of excellence through the process of assessment, assistance, and recognition of HRM system, competencies, and practices using maturity level indicators that are at par with global HRM standards. We also envisage to inspire agencies to transform their HRM system that support the agency mandate, empower agencies in the performance of human resource management functions that serve as a venue to exchange and develop of expertise in the area of human resource management between and among the government agencies, and serve as search mechanisms for best practices in human resource management. As part of our efforts to improve its services for its internal and external stakeholders, the regional BGMP Office 1 started to its feet to achieve the PRIME-HRM accreditation. Our journey began on the first meeting with the Director for Hidi Josepi Lagdisabal and other personnel from civil service for the orientation regarding PRIME-HRM. To be more prepared, we attended the seminar workshop on capability building on PRIME-HRM RSP series that held last February 19 to 20, 2021 at Puerto de San Jose, La Union. To understand more about the importance of being accredited, a PRIME-HRM overview was conducted by Director 3, Josephine Altura at BJMP Multipurpose School, which was attended by the division chiefs and HRMOs wherein the process and positive implications of achieving PRIME-HRM to an agency was explained. Gearing towards a PRIME-HRM, the Bureau prepared and submitted the action plan and evidentiary requirements on the first core system, which is recruitment and selection placement, was recognized on November 23, 2020. Successively, we were able to comply on the requirements for the recognition of the second core system, reward and recognition, and was again recognized last December 2020. When second wave of COVID-19 hit the entire nation, movement restrictions were once again intensified, which made this journey more challenging. Assistance of Civil Service Field Office and Regional Office through virtual platform was utilized in accomplishing the accreditation for the learning and development and performance management last July 2021. The next step for this journey was the passing of the virtual assessment, in which Marina Caballero helped our office to prepare and pass. Complying with the requirements for the accreditation was already hard enough, but the presence of COVID-19 pandemic toughens it more due to lockdown implementation nationwide and several restrictions in transacting with offices. But through the continuous guidance of our assessors, Civil Service Field Office, headed by Director 2, Edgar F. Asuncion, we were able to comply and attain this accreditation. Successful implementation of the PRIME-HRM requires an in-depth understanding of the context of the PRIME-HRM capability building and resources, support from all personnel, and positive values among others. All the time and efforts have come to this moment. Being awarded with a Bronze Award on the accreditation of Maturity Level 2, PRIME-HRM, on behalf of the BGMP Regional Office 1, it is my great pride, pleasure, and honor to receive this award. Thank you, sirs and moms of the Civil Service Field Office and Regional Office for your endless support, and to my fellow jail officers of BGMP Regional Office 1, Juniors. We finally did it. Once again, thank you and mabuhay. We are one with Regional Office 1.
Thank you so much, Director Peralta, and we'll see you rin po in your journey towards Maturity Level 3. Once again, congratulations to DepEd Regional Office, headed by Director Tolentino G. Aquino, and to BJMP Regional Office 1, headed by Director Arnel U. Peralta. At this point, we now lend our ears to our very own Mr. Joshua John Gakulais, Administrative Office 2 of CSC RO1, for an intermission number.
Lead me, Lord, lead me by the hand and help me face the rising sun. Comfort me through all the pain that life may bring. There's no other hope that I can lean upon. Lead me, Lord, lead me all my life. Walk by me across the lonely roads of every day. Take my arms and let your hand show me the way. Show the ways to live inside your love. Lead me, Lord, lead me all my life. You are my light, you're the light upon my feet. All the time, my Lord, I need you there. You are my light, I cannot live alone. Let me stay by your guiding love all through my life. Lead me, Lord.
Thank you so much, Mr. Gakulais.
We now move on to the awarding proper of the 2021 Search for Outstanding Government Workers under the Honor Awards Program, or HAP. All the HAP regional winners, along with their heads of offices, are now advised to switch on their Zoom cameras. But before we proceed, let us all watch this short video on HAP.
The Civil Service Commission, as the premier human resource institution of the Philippine government, champions the ideals of good governance and cultivates a culture of excellence in the service of the Filipino towards making every civil servant a servant hero. The CSC conducts the Honor Awards Program, or HAP, to recognize the outstanding work performance of government officials and employees. The stories of these exemplars of excellence, innovation, and passion in the government service are something that we all should be proud of.
I'm very sure that the recognition means more to our awardees, not only because of the opportunity and privilege to receive their medals and plaques from the President, but because they serve as catalyst for positive change and source of inspiration in the Philippine bureaucracy.
Please accept my congratulations, and you're walking another mile to do something for your friend.
The Pag-asa Award is conferred on an individual or group of individuals for their outstanding performance that directly benefited more than one department of the government. On the other hand, the Presidential Lingkod Bayan Award is given for exceptional or extraordinary contributions resulting from an idea or performance that had nationwide impact. Finally, the Outstanding Public Officials and Employees Award, or the Dangal ng Bayan Award, is given to a public official or employee who has consistently demonstrated and observed the 8 norms of conduct. These norms are commitment to public interest, professionalism, justness and sincerity, political neutrality, responsiveness to the public, nationalism and patriotism, commitment to democracy and simple living.
Expect to pass through this world at once. Any good, therefore, that I can do, or any kindness that I can show to my fellow creatures, let me do it now. Let me not defer or neglect it, for I shall not pass this way again. That is how I would characterize your virtues in life. It's really a virtue, sacrificing extra time to think of your fellow, aside from your regular hours. Those are the said virtue that is not present in everybody's soul and spirit.
The Civil Service Commission, making every civil servant a servant hero.
Thank you for that. Again, we remind all the HAP awardees, their agency heads, and their colleagues from office to kindly switch on their cameras so we can put the spotlight on you during the awarding. Again, we shall also be giving a few seconds for you to capture the moment via screenshot. A total of 29 nominations were received by CSC RO1 for the 2021 Search for Outstanding Government Workers, and which underwent assessment on June 8 to 10, 2021 by the 5-member Regional Committee on Awards, or the RCA. After deliberating based on the qualifications and criteria set forth in the revised guidelines on the search for outstanding government workers, the HAP RCA issued Resolution Number 1, shortlisting the nominees and endorsed 17 regional award winners to the HAP National Secretariat for further deliberation. On the virtual stage, each awardee shall be conferred with a framed certificate of recognition and a CSC RO1 mug. Again, our dear HAP awardees, kindly switch on your Zoom cameras for proper pinning and spotlighting. Thank you.
Starting off with the regional awardee under Presidential Lingkod Bayan, in the person of Francisco Angelito L. Fontanilla, Municipal Mayor, Local Government Unit of Bacnotan, La Union. Mayor Fontanilla's priority projects are focused on social services, agriculture and fisheries, disaster risk reduction and management, tourism, sports and wellness, solid waste management, and community development. Having been in the service as local chief executive for almost 7 years, Mayor Fontanilla has continuously engaged his townfolk and private sector in the affairs of governance and service delivery, earning for their municipality various accolades and honor. LGU Bacnotan had been recipient of Seal of Good Governance, Seal of Good Education Governance, second in the National Literacy Awards, Regional Child-Friendly Municipality, and a champion LGU in governance, just to name a few. CSC Regional Office 1 confers this Certificate of Recognition to Honorable Francisco Angelito L. Fontanilla, Municipal Mayor, LGU Bacnotan, La Union, as Presidential Lingkod Bayan Regional Awardee in the 2021 Search for Outstanding Government Workers held virtually on the 18th day of November 2021 in the city of San Fernando, La Union. Signed, Rainier G. Ripolio, Officer in Charge of the Public Assistance and Liaison Division, CSC R01, Tolentino G. Aquino, Regional Director, Department of Education, Regional Office 1, Jeneline C. Role, Regional Director of the Philippine Information Agency, Region 1, Josephine R. Altura, Director 3 of the Civil Service Commission, Regional Office 1, and Hedy Jose B. Lardizabal, Director 4 of CSC R01. Congratulations, Mayor Fontanilla.
Moving on to the regional awardees under the Dangal ng Bayan Award category, starting with Clemencio A. Alones Jr., Municipal Jail Warden, Bureau of Jail Management and Penology, Batac City, Ilocos Norte, emphasizing the function of penitentiaries as place of repentance and change. Jail Senior Inspector Alones has tirelessly sought for sponsorships and support from stakeholders in order to bring about real reformation on the part of the persons deprived of liberty. He did so by providing CDLs with basic facilities, equipment, and supplies to ensure proper sanitation and health, while engaging them in livelihood activities and alternative learning. He was instrumental in realizing the donation of a lot for the construction of a 2-story jail building, guardhouse, and perimeter fence in Bantay, Ilocos Sur, his former station. Now, he has started planting the seed of innovation and improvement in his new station in Batac City, Ilocos Norte. CSC Regional Office 1 confers this certificate of recognition to Clemencio A. Alones Jr., Municipal Jail Warden, BJMP Batac City, Ilocos Norte, as Dangal ng Bayan Regional Awardee in the 2021 Search for Outstanding Government Workers held virtually on the 18th day of November 2021 in San Fernando City, La Union. Signed, Mr. Rainier Ripolio, Director Tolentino Aquino, Director Jeneline Role, Director Josephine Altura, and Director Hedy Jose Lardizabal. Congratulations, Senior Inspector Alones.
The next Dangal ng Bayan awardee is Anthony D. Atas, Administrative Aid 6, Commission on Audit, Regional Office 1, City of San Fernando, La Union. Mr. Atas has performed various roles and tasks over and beyond his function, involving repair and maintenance of office equipment and facilities, carpentry, plumbing, painting, landscaping, electrical works, driving, and completion of construction projects, saving for COA RO1 substantial amount on labor costs and other expenses. During the pandemic, he has helped ensure safety and protection among his fellow employees by readily providing errand services, diligently sanitizing workstations, and fabricating document receiving hubs. Also, he had demonstrated selflessness and courage in helping save 2 of his co-employees on separate occasions from threat and danger. CSC Regional Office 1 confers this certificate of recognition to Anthony D. Atas, Administrative Aid 6, Commission on Audit Regional Office 1, as Dangal ng Bayan Regional Awardee in the 2021 Search for Outstanding Government Workers held virtually on the 18th day of November 2021 in the city of San Fernando, La Union, signed Mr. Rainier G. Ripolio, Director Tolentino Aquino, Director Jeneline Role, Director Josephine Altura, and Director Hedy Jose B. Lardizabal. Congratulations, Mr. Atas.
Another Dangal ng Bayan awardee is Susan P. Casareno, Municipal Mayor, Local Government Unit of Rosales, Pangasinan. Being in government service in all her adult life, Mayor Casareno has consistently exhibited the norms of conduct and ethical standards expected from a public servant. Her bravery and strength were manifested during typhoons and calamities when she personally assisted in evacuating residents in danger, crossed creeks to carry food to the stranded, and climbed trees to assess the condition of affected communities. She continues to give inspiration to her townmates of taking full responsibility and accountability in caring for the environment. Mayor Casareno has continued to portray the role of a caring and vibrant mother to her constituents despite having to deal with her own health condition and battle the challenge of her ailment. CSC Regional Office 1 confers this certificate of recognition to Susan P. Casareno, Municipal Mayor LGU Rosales, Pangasinan, as Dangal ng Bayan Regional Awardee in the 2021 Search for Outstanding Government Workers held virtually on the 18th day of November 2021 in San Fernando City, La Union. Signed, Mr. Rainier Pollo, Director Tolentino Aquino, Director Janeline Role, Director Josephine Altura, and Director Hedy Jose Lardizabal. Congratulations, Mayor Casareno.
A local chief executive in a barangay is our next Dangal ng Bayan awardee in the person of Filipina S. de los Santos, Punong Barangay, Barangay Malued, Dagupan City. One of her special projects is Caring for Children, which advocates for the protection and health of children and the provision of scholarship grants of pupils coming from indigent families. Having a heart for public service, Punong Barangay de los Santos did sacrifice self on separate occasions. First was when she rescued a boy from drowning, and the other when she helped out the firefighters put out the fire in their barangay. She never wavers in providing assistance, even beyond her constituency. She leads donation drives to generate help for the calamity-affected communities, such as Batangas during the Taal volcano eruption, and Isabela, the Rizal provinces in the aftermath of Typhoon Ulysses. CSC Regional Office 1 confers this certificate of recognition to Filipina S. de los Santos, Punong Barangay, Barangay Malued, Dagupan City, as Dangal ng Bayan Regional Awardee in the 2021 Search for Outstanding Government Workers, held virtually on the 18th day of November 2021 in City of San Fernando, La Union, signed Mr. Rainier Repollo, Director Tolentino Aquino, Director Janeline Role, Director Josephine Altura, and Director Hedy Jose Lardizabal. Again, congratulations, Kapitan de los Santos.
Another awardee under the Dangal ng Bayan is Editha R. Di Fontorum, Municipal Fire Marshal, Bureau of Fire Protection, Agoo, La Union. Senior Inspector Di Fontorum has risen from the ranks as a firefighter for more than 26 years. She has demonstrated passion, dedication, efficiency, and integrity in her assigned duties and responsibilities consistent with the mission and vision of the Bureau. During emergencies, Di Fontorum led the Agoo Fire Station in rescue and retrieval operations of victims of landslides and vehicular accidents. Two holdings of the Sayaw at Takbo laban sa sunog, as well as the fun bike while at the Agoo Fire Station were noteworthy endeavors that generated funds for the procurement of much-needed equipment and materials at the said station. She now heads the Rosario Fire Station, which was adjudged as the best municipal fire station in 2019 and 2020 for her institutionalized practices and innovations. CSC Regional Office 1 confers this certificate of recognition to Edita R. D. Fontorum, Municipal Fire Marshal, BFP Agoo Fire Station, as Dangal ng Bayan Regional Awardee in the 2021 Search for Outstanding Government Workers held virtually on the 18th day of November 2021 in San Fernando City, La Union. Signed, Mr. Rainier Polio, Director Tolentino Aquino, Director Jeneline Rolle, Director Josephine Altura, and Director Hedy Jose Lardizapa. Congratulations, Senior Inspector T. Fontoro.
The next Dangal ng Bayan awardee is Federico A. Flores, Administrative Aid 1, Department of Education, Regional Office 1, San Fernando City, La Union. Manong Peding is, as he is fondly called, has been a utility worker with DepEd for more than 19 years. He is highly regarded as hardworking, committed, industrious, responsible, friendly, family-oriented, humble, and God-fearing. He performs his work diligently and does other works excellently and beyond his job description without complaint and resentment. And for his reason, he is often sought after by his colleagues as he quickly responds to requests and needs for assistance. DepEd Regional Office 1 has saved significantly of money, time, and effort with the voluntary services of Mr. Flores as alternate driver in the daily operations of the office and as cook for athletes and officials during Palarong Pambansa. CSC Regional Office 1 confers this certificate of recognition to Federico A. Flores, Administrative Aid 1, Department of Education Regional Office 1, City of San Fernando, La Union as Dangal ng Bayan Award, awardee in the 2021 Search for Outstanding Government Workers held virtually on the 18th day of November 2021 in the City of San Fernando, La Union. Signed, Mr. Rainier G. Polio, Director Tolentino Aquino, Director Jeneline Rolle, Director Josephine Altura, and Director Hedy Jose B. Lardizapa. Again, congratulations, Mr. Flores.
The last but definitely not the least among the Dangal ng Bayan awardees is Marlene Febes Daco Peralta, Director 3, Department of Social Welfare and Development Field Office 1, San Fernando City, La Union. As the hands-on Deputy Manager of the Major Poverty Reduction Programs of the DSWD in Region 1, such as the 4Ps, Sustainable Livelihood Program, and Kalahi Seeds, Director Peralta has continued to exhibit transformational leadership in the attainment of long-term goals for the welfare of beneficiaries and the DSWD FO1 as a whole. Her humility, sincerity, and compassion for the lowly and the needy are profoundly noteworthy as she gives time to listen and empathize with every struggling client and staff over the years. Director Peralta is a cancer survivor. Even while undergoing chemotherapy sessions, she already reported to work in order to keep grounded and to be able to ensure normality of office operations. CSC Regional Office 1 confers this certificate of recognition to Marlene Febes Daco Peralta, Director 3, DSWD Field Office 1, San Fernando City, La Union, as Dangal ng Bayan Regional Awardee in the 2021 Search for Outstanding Government Workers held virtually on the 18th day of November in San Fernando City, La Union. Signed, Mr. Rainier Apolio, Director Tolentino Aquino, Director Janeline Role, Director Josephine Altura, and Director Hedy Jose Lardizapan. Congratulations, Director Peralta.
We now proceed to the awarding of Certificate of Recognition to the regional awardees under the CSC Pag-asa Award category. We start with Director Marcelo de Comedes J. Castillo, Director 4 of the Department of Social Welfare and Development, Field Office 1, City of San Fernando, La Union. What separates Director June from the others is that he is a leader who uses his power and authority to perform with gentleness, kindness, and reverence. Now with DSWD Region 4A, his legacy in Region 1 will definitely be felt for a long while as he spearheaded and pushed for its ISO 9001-2015 certification, realized for it to attain of PRIME-HRM Maturity Level 2 Bronze Award, and put DSWD FO1 as a model office for other field offices nationwide to emulate. During the COVID-19 pandemic, Director June formed an incident management team to ensure the continuous delivery of service to the people through coordination with other offices and LGUs. He embodies a public servant who is, in words of Management Bureau John Maxwell, is a leader who knows the way, goes the way, and also shows the way. CSC Regional Office 1 confers this Certificate of Recognition to Director Marcelo de Comedes J. Castillo, Director 4, DSWD FO1, San Fernando City, La Union, as CSC Pag-asa Regional Awardee in the 2021 Search for Outstanding Government Workers, held virtually on the 18th day of November 2021 in the city of San Fernando, La Union. Signed, Mr. Rainier Apolio, Director Tolentino Aquino, Director Janeline Role, Director Josephine Altura, and Director Hedy Jose Lardizapan. Again, congratulations, Director Castillo.
The next Pag-asa awardee is Manuel P. Catalan, Master Teacher 1, Department of Education, SDO Pangasinan 2. In his 9 years in public service as mobile teacher for Alternative Learning System or ALS, Mr. Catalan has dealt with many difficulties, transformed them into challenges, and addressed them accordingly with his resourcefulness and proactive nature. His duty is to reach out to the out-of-school youth to uplift their lives by providing quality education through ALS and establishing linkages. The support from sponsors led to the construction and renovation of ALS learning centers, conduct of skills training, and implementation of various ALS-related projects. His saddest experience of fracturing his two legs due to a motorcycle accident while on home visitation did not deter him from carrying out his mandates and responsibilities. CSC Regional Office 1 confers this Certificate of Recognition to Manuel P. Catalan, Master Teacher 1, DepEd SDO Pangasinan 2, as CSC Pag-asa Regional Awardee in the 2021 Search for Outstanding Government Workers, held virtually on the 18th day of November 2021 in San Fernando City, La Union. Signed, Mr. Rainier Apolio, Director Tolentino Aquino, Director Janeline Role, Director Josephine Altura, and Director Hedy Jose Lardizapan. Congratulations, Mr. Catalan.
Another CSC Pag-asa awardee is Rio D. De Vera, Master Teacher 2, Department of Education, Schools Division Office of Pangasinan 1. As Brigada Eskwela Coordinator, Ms. De Vera knew from the start that proper implementation of projects would always require resources. Despite of lack of it, she was able to contribute in the beautification and improvement of their school through sourcing out of funds and initiating bayanihan among her colleagues and co-teachers. With the help of school administration, her family, friends, relatives, and fellow members of advocacy groups, Ms. De Vera was able to raise money to help the needy in 13 barangays of Basista, Pangasinan. During the pandemic, she donated her 4 months' salary and bonuses to poor families in their community. CSC Regional Office 1 confers this Certificate of Recognition to Rio D. De Vera, Master Teacher 2, DepEd Pangasinan 1 as CSC Pag-asa Regional Awardee in the 2021 Search for Outstanding Government Workers held virtually on 18th day of November 2021 in the city of San Fernando, La Union. Signed, Mr. Rainier G. Ripolio, Director Tolentino Aquino, Director Jeneline Role, Director Josephine Altura, and Director Hedy Jose B. Largisaba. Again, congratulations, Ms. De Vera.
Another CSC Pag-asa awardee is Marjorie T. Felipe, Teacher 3, Department of Education, Schools Division Office of Ilocos Norte. Recognizing the youth as the hope of the future, Ms. Felipe initiated projects and activities geared at empowering the youth and magnifying their roles in the society. Income-generating projects dubbed as Pera Mula sa Luma and Piso Mula sa Puso were both aimed to generate funds used by students to buy school supplies and by schools in beautification and fencing projects. Another brainchild of the nominee was the leadership training program for young leaders in their locality, the expenses of which she shouldered herself. Her We Live as One project, mainly through conduct of seminars and orientation, aims to address current problems of peer pressure, drug abuse, early marriage, suicidal tendencies, and commission of domestic crime. CSC Regional Office 1 confers this Certificate of Recognition to Marjorie T. Felipe, Teacher 3, DepEd Ilocos Norte, as CSC Pag-asa Regional Awardee in a 2021 Search for Outstanding Government Workers held virtually on the 18th day of November 2021 in San Fernando City, La Union. Signed, Mr. Rainier Ripolio, Director Tolentino Aquino, Director Jeneline Role, Director Josephine Altura, and Director Hedy Jose Largisaba. Congratulations, Ms. Felipe.
The next CSC Pag-asa awardee is Alex F. Ferrer, Provincial Government Department Head, Provincial Government of Pangasinan. Peso Pangasinan has always been synonymous with Alex Ferrer. Having been conferred National Best Peso Award for 3 consecutive years, a rare feat for anyone in any type of endeavor, the awardee has helped elevate Peso Pangasinan to the Hall of Fame. This milestone could have easily been the peak of his achievements, but Mr. Ferrer has not stopped in his quest for better life for those in the far-flung areas. A first of its kind in the country, he conceptualized and institutionalized mobile skills training project and job fair on wheels project, both on which used customized trucks and buses equipped with training technologies and educational resources made available to out-of-school youth, unemployed adults, displaced workers, and returning OFWs to acquire livelihood skills. CSC Regional Office 1 confers this Certificate of Recognition to Alex F. Ferrer, Provincial Government Department Head, Provincial Government of Pangasinan as CSC Pag-asa Regional Awardee in the 2021 Search for Outstanding Government Workers held virtually on the 18th day of November 2021 in San Fernando City, La Union. Signed, Mr. Rainier Ripolio, Director Tolentino Aquino, Director Jeneline Role, Director Josephine Altura, and Director Hedy Jose Lartizabal. Congratulations, Mr. Ferrer.
The next CSC Pag-asa awardee is Roseanne J. Orencia, Regional Nurse and Concurrent Regional Supply Accountable Officer, Bureau of Jail Management and Penology, Regional Office 1. Recognizing the resources wanting at the said bureau, Nurse Orencia has established linkages with government agencies and private institutions alike for donations of medical equipment, medicines, and conduct of medical records. Through her initiative and hard work for persons deprived of liberty, issues concerning the overall health condition in jailhouses have been addressed, resulting to the prevention of spread of disease, effective implementation of health plans, improved quality of life while under reformation. Among her projects that have been sustained are TB Caravan in Jails, Smoke-Free and Drug-Free Workplace, regular drug and HIV testing activities, and vaccination programs for both PDLs and jail personnel alike. CSC Regional Office 1 confers this Certificate of Recognition to Roseanne J. Orencia, Regional Nurse and Concurrent Regional Supply Accountable Officer of the Bureau of Jail Management and Penology Regional Office 1, as CSC Pag-asa Regional Awardee in the 2021 Search for Outstanding Government Workers held virtually on the 18th day of November 2021 in San Fernando City, La Union. Signed, Mr. Rainier Ripolio, Director Tolentino Aquino, Director Jeneline Role, Director Josephine Altura, and Director Hedy Jose Lartizabal. Congratulations, Ms. Orencia.
The next CSC Pag-asa awardee is an Instructor 2 from the University of Northern Philippines, Vigan City, Ilocos Sur, Ms. Rites R. Raboy. Growing up, the experience of young Ms. Raboy gained by constantly being with farmers, fishers, and members of the women's organization has drawn her closer to the people, especially the underprivileged and marginalized. Bridging them towards more opportunities have been her purpose in life. Her dream to reach out to more communities was fully realized when her research proposal on oyster mushroom production and marketing were granted funds by DOST P-Card. This breakthrough in her career gave her the opportunity to have her technology be disseminated and utilized by a wider group of beneficiaries in Region 1, even more so during the pandemic. CSC Regional Office 1 confers this Certificate of Recognition to Rites R. Raboy, Instructor 2, University of Northern Philippines, Vigan City, Ilocos Sur, as CSC Pag-asa Regional Award in the 2021 Search for Outstanding Government Workers held virtually on the 18th day of November 2021, City of San Fernando, La Union. Signed, Mr. Rainier Ripolyo, Director Tolentino Aquino, Director Jeneline Role, Director Josephine Altura, and Director Hedy Jose Lardizabi. Congratulations, Ms. Rabon.
The first of two groups of regional awardees under the CSC Pag-asa Award is the Bayambang District Hospital Public Health Service, composed of 5 members, with Dr. Stanis Espino as the team leader. The Bayambang District Hospital has established a highly functional, systematic, interoperable, and responsive public health service that works confidently beyond its domains, hears without boundaries, and inspires amidst the pandemic. For just a short period of time, a total of 5 major health programs, 3 major pillars, and 18 initiative and innovative programs have been implemented. During the pandemic, the team has made the full use of the Emergency Incident Command System and the establishment of the Service Delivery Network for COVID-19 cases. The other members of the team are Dr. Macrina C. Iglesias, Ms. Leia J. Austria, Ms. Imelda G. Caranto, and Ms. Beverly A. Neri. CSC Regional Office 1 confers this Certificate of Recognition to the Bayambang District Hospital Public Health Service, Provincial Government of Pangasinan as CSC Pag-asa Group Regional Awardee in the 2021 Search for Outstanding Government Workers held virtually on the 18th day of November 2021 in San Fernando City, La Union. Signed, Mr. Rainier Polio, Director Tolentino Aquino, Director Jeneline Role, Director Josephine Altura, and Director Hedy Jose Lardizaban. Congratulations to the Bayambang District Hospital Public Health Service Team. The second group of regional awardees under the CSC Pag-asa Award is the Performance Management Team Bolinao's Community Hospital, also composed of 5 members, with Dr. Genevieve S. Rivera as the team leader. For quite a long time, the Bolinao Community Hospital had remained to be primary level 1, only catering to basic hospital needs. Later on, with the collaborative effort of the team, they intend to upgrade the classification level of the said community hospital only took a while to realize. The dynamic approach of the team was to introduce surgical services and to bring these services closer to the community through medical missions. Other services followed suit through the mother-baby friendly breastfeeding program, Buntis Day program, and those provided by the Animal Bite Treatment Center, TB Center, and which the group was able to gradually establish. Ms. Janet P. Rayat, Ms. Olga C. Katabay, Ms. Jelen S. Alvarez, and Ms. Araceli A. Alcedo compose the other members of the team. CSC Regional Office 1 confers this Certificate of Recognition to the Performance Management Team Bolinao Community Hospital, Provincial Government of Pangasinan as CSC Pag-asa Group Regional Awardee in the 2021 Search for Outstanding Government Workers held virtually on the 18th day of November 2021 in San Fernando City, La Union. Signed, Mr. Rainier Polio, Director Tolentino Aquino, Director Jeneline Role, Director Josephine Altura, and Director Hedy Jose Lardizaban. Congratulations to the Performance Management Team, Bolinao Community Hospital.
The Civil Service Commission Regional Office 1 would also like to acknowledge the members of the HAP Regional Committee on Awards who shared their time and effort in the selection of our HAP Regional awardees to the 2021 search for outstanding public officials and employees. Again, the 2021 HAP Regional Committee on Awards was composed of 5 members, 3 officials of CSC R1, namely Director Hedy Jose P. Lardizabal, Director Josephine R. Altura, and Mr. Rainier G. Ripollo. And the 2 other members are from Department of Education, Regional Director Tolentino G. Aquino, and from the Philippine Information Agency, Regional Director Jeneline C. Role. Allow us to read the text of the Certificate of Appreciation. CSC R01 presents this Certificate of Appreciation to Director Tolentino G. Aquino in grateful recognition of his invaluable time and effort as member of the HAP Regional Committee on Awards, or RCA, for the 2021 Search for Outstanding Government Workers under the Honor Awards Program, presented during the 2021 Regional Recognition and Awards Rites held virtually on 18th day of November 2021 in the city of San Fernando, La Union, signed Hedy Jose B. Lardizabal, Director 4. Again, thank you, Director Tolentino. We also present a certificate to Director Role with the following text. CSC R01 presents this Certificate of Appreciation to Director Jeneline C. Role in grateful recognition of her invaluable time and effort as member of HAP Regional Committee on Awards, or RCA, for the 2021 Search for Outstanding Government Workers under the Honor Awards Program, presented during the 2021 Regional Recognition and Awards Rites held virtually on the 18th day of November 2021 in the city of San Fernando, La Union, signed Hedy Jose B. Lardizabal, Director 4. Again, thank you, Director Jeneline.
Among the 17 HAP regional awardees in the 2021 Search for Outstanding Government Workers, 1 was selected as national semi-finalist in the person of Mr. Anthony D. Atas of the Commission on Audit Regional Office 1. We now proceed to the awarding of a certificate and a plaque to Mr. Atas in recognition of his being a HAP national semi-finalist. The Civil Service Commission awards Mr. Atas with the following. First is a certificate of recognition from the Committee on Dangal ng Bayan Award, and allow us to read the text. The Committee on Dangal ng Bayan Award confers this certificate of recognition to Anthony Durante Atas, Administrative Aid 6, Commission on Audit Regional Office 1, San Fernando City, La Union, as Dangal ng Bayan Award semi-finalist in the 2021 Search for Outstanding Government Workers, issued at the Civil Service Commission, Constitution Hills, Quezon City. Signed, Attorney Eileen Lourdes A. Lizada, Commissioner, Co-Chair Committee on Dangal ng Bayan Award. Attested by Maria Luisa Salonga Agamata, Director 4, Public Assistance and Information Office, Head, Honor Awards Program Secretariat.
Another is a plaque of recognition for Mr. Atas from CSC R01 with the following text. Congratulations to Anthony D. Atas, Administrative Aid 6, COA Regional Office 1, for having selected as Dangal ng Bayan National Semi-Finalist in the 2021 Search for Outstanding Government Workers. This plaque is given this 18th day of November 2021, City of San Fernando, La Union, signed Director for Hedy Jose B. Lardizabal. For this, Mr. Atas shall be receiving a check amounting to 20,000 pesos as cash prize.
Friends, we would also like to proudly announce that with the recently concluded 2020-2021 Honor Awards program, awarding ceremony held at the national level on November 15, 2020 via TV and social media, Mr. Atas was finally declared as one of the national awardees under the Dangal ng Bayan. Also declared as national awardee in the said event was Mr. Dennis L. Suero, Administrative Aide 1 of the Department of Education, Schools Division Office of Ilocos Sur, who, like Mr. Atas this year, was the lone semi-finalist in the Search for Outstanding Government Workers last year from Region 1. Mr. Atas and Mr. Suero now join the selected few who have dawned on the Ilocos pride and honor. Indeed, you are both our pride and honor. Thank you for once again bringing Region 1 to limelight.
Again, congratulations. At this point, we now listen to the response of Mr. Anthony D. Atas in behalf of all the awardees.
Sa Komisyon ng Serbisyo Sibil sa mga panahuhin at kapwa ko public servant, isang magandang araw sa inyong lahat. Ngayong taon, malaking kabanata sa buhay ko na buksan. Isang malaking karangalan ang bumungad sa akin. Ito ay ang makasama sa isang malaking selebrasyong gaya nito. Nagbibigay pugay sa mga kawani ng gobyerno. Isang karanasan na di ko makakalimutan bilang isang kawani ng Komisyon ng Audit. Tungkulin kong pangalagaan ang kalinisan at kaayusan ng aming opisina. Isang opisina na kaaya-aya sa lahat ng empleyado upang inspirado silang magtrabaho at sa mga bisita na pumupunta dito. Isang opisina na tinuturing kong pangalawang tahanan. Tahanan na may respeto, pagtutulungan sa bawat membro nito. Nagaano man kaliit ang mayambag mo, ito ay bibigyan ng pansin kung nagawa mo ng maayos. Mahusay at dedikasyon sa lahat ng ating gagawin, na siya rin ang naging gabay ko sa aking buhay. Hindi ko matatapos ang talumpating ito kung walang katapusang pasasalamat. Walang sawang pasasalamat sa mga taong tumulong sa akin para makamit ang karangalan ito. Alam niyo na po kung sino-sino kayo. Hindi ko na po isa-isahin. Sa Komisyon Serbisyo Sibil, sa pagbibigay ng parangal na ito at sa COA Quiz Committee, sa pagpili bilang tinatawan ng parangal na ito. Sa mga tagapamahala ng COA Region 1, maraming salamat po sa suporta. Sa pamilya ko, maraming salamat sa pagmamahal at sakripisyo na walang sawang suporta. Kayo ang inspirasyon ko upang mapabuti upalalo ang aking trabaho. Sa poong may kapal na siyang nagbibigay lahat ng ito sa akin. Maraming salamat. At sa lahat ng public servants na walang sawang nagsisilbi para makaunlad ang ating bansang Pilipinas. Mabuhay po tayong lahat.
Thank you, Mr. Atas, and please continue inspiring us all. Again, congratulations to all our HAP regional awardees.
At this point, we now come to the next part of the program, the awarding of certificates of appreciation to COVID-19 frontline agencies in Region 1. The certificate is read as follows. Certificate of Appreciation is hereby presented to all frontline agencies for the unrelenting effort and extraordinary services rendered by your frontliners who are filled with admirable courage and dedication in performing your sworn duties in the midst of the COVID-19 pandemic. You are all heroes. Given on the occasion of the 2021 Regional Recognition and Awards Rites, held virtually on the 18th day of November 2021, City of San Fernando, La Union. Signed, Hedy Josebi Lardizabal, Director 4. Let us all watch the AVP for these agencies. Again, thank you to all these agencies which are always on the front line against COVID-19.
We also wish to express our sincerest gratitude and appreciation to all our partner agencies and organizations in helping CSC RO1 implement its various programs and projects over the years. the invaluable contribution and assistance of the officials and employees of the following agencies and organizations have made possible the fulfillment of the Commission's vision and objectives to its stakeholders. Allow us to read the text of the certificate. CSC RO1 presents this certificate of appreciation to the partner agencies for their invaluable and continuous support to the program and trust of the Commission as one of our partners in the pursuit of bringing excellent service to the public. Given on the occasion of the 2021 Regional Recognition and Awards Rites, held virtually on the 18th day of November 2021, City of San Fernando, La Union, signed Hedy Jose B. Lardizabal, Director 4. For this, let us all watch the AVP. Muli, maraming salamat po sa inyong lahat.
At this point, we'll listen to Director Flordeliza C. Bugtong for her closing remarks.
To our esteemed officials of the Civil Service Commission, Chairperson Alicia De La Rosa Bala, our Commissioner, Honorable Attorney Eileen Lourdes A. Lisada, our regional and national winners of the different awards categories of the Honor Awards program, our bronze awardees of the program to institutionalize meritocracy and excellence in human resource management for the PRIME-HRM, our regional and national winners of the PCSA online photography and CSC songwriting contests, the different COVID-19 frontline agencies, our partner agencies, my CSC RO1 family, headed by our Director 4, Hedy Jose B. Lardizabal, and all our guests present in this virtual affair. Good afternoon. Naimbag gabalam tayo amin apo, masanto siya ngaram at sikayon amin. We thank God for giving us another very significant occasion to celebrate the fruit of our labors on our 2021 Regional Recognition and Awards Rites, to salute and honor our fellow civil servants who have given true meaning of what excellent public service is, especially during this time of pandemic. They did not only focus and perform the respective duties and responsibilities, but their accomplishments speak of noteworthiness and consistency, and that they have been continuously adhering to the norms of conduct of a public servant worth emulating. The group of famous songs, the winner takes it all. So at this point, congratulations to the awardees of the Presidential Lingkod Bayan, the Dangal ng Bayan, and the CSC Pag-asa of the Honor Awards Program. Our hats off to all of you, sirs and Ms. Dames, especially to Mr. Anthony D. Atas of the Commission on Audit, who made it to the national level of the Dangal ng Bayan Award for 2021. May your tribe increase. For sure, you are ignited by love and excellent public service to be among the top officials and employees. Kayo po ang aming inspirasyon, higitan pa ang patuloy na paglilingkod sa ating mga kababayan. To the PRIME-HRM Bronze Awardees, I know that within your agencies, this wisdom by Mati, J.T. Stepanak, and I quote, unity is strength. When there is teamwork and collaboration, wonderful things can be achieved. End of quote. Is the key of achieving this award. For we know that your prime purpose is to develop your most precious assets, which is your human resource. You will surely serve as an inspiration to the other agencies who will also aim to help change the landscape of the Philippine bureaucracy and through the PRIME-HRM of the Civil Service Commission. Congratulations to all of you. Thank you also to our PCSA committee at the Central Office for the online photography and songwriting contest. So this is a time off for our Lingkod Bayani to the daily tasks of the office to awaken and hone their talents and skills, for they believe what Wallace Stegner said, and I quote, talent cannot be taught, but it can be awakened, end of quote. Congratulations to the regional and national winners of this contest. May you share your techniques with us on how did you awaken your hidden talents and made it to the top, para naman kami ang susunod na winner. Sa ating lingkod bayani, sa mga COVID-19 frontline agencies who continuously and bravely sacrifice their lives, saving lives, our salute and deepest appreciations because we know you believe in Gabi Grunewald's saying, and I quote, you can still make something beautiful and something wonderful out of a really bad situation. And I quote, we can always be of support to you through our prayers. Mag-iingat po kayo palagi. To our partner agencies, thank you for always there supporting the Civil Service Commission's program trust in general and the Civil Service Commission Regional Office 1 in particular. You have done a lot for making CSC Regional Office 1 realize its mandates and made our dream a reality. Kudos po sa inyong lahat. Walang hanggang pasasalamat mula sa pamilya ng CSC Region 1. For the Department of Education Regional Office 1, Official DOM, thank you so much for allowing us the use of your beautiful, spacious place for this prestigious affair. For our Regional Committee on Awards, maraming salamat din po for judiciously and objectively selecting our regional awardees. Sa mga punong abala na nagpuyat, nagpagod at nag-sacrifice ng kanilang family time for the success of their undertaking, I salute you and maraming salamat po sa inyong lahat from the bottom of our hearts sa pamilya ng CSC Region 1. Thank you so much and God bless.
Thank you so much, Director Flor. But before we come to a close, of course, we would like to take this opportunity to specially thank the Department of Education Regional Office 1 for providing the venue as virtual command center here at NEA Pavilion, San Fernando City, La Union, as well as, of course, the unending technical and logistical support from the several days of preparations up to today's actual conduct. Please accept our heartfelt gratitude.
We thank all the officials, of course, of the Department of Education, Region 1, from Director 4, Tolentino G. Aquino, Director 3, Ronald B. Castillo, Chief Education Supervisor, Ms. Dina C. Bunao of the Human Resource Development Division, and all her staff, Sir Sammy C. Ligaspi of ICT Unit, Ms. Marivic B. Rioveros of NEAP, and everyone who extended their time and effort to assist and support CSC RO1. Hindi po na namin kayo maisa-isa. To everyone from our field office counterparts, all our CPO friends, Ms. Felicar Alba Ancheta of CHRMP Ilocos Norte, Ms. Cora Elena Pineda of CHRMP Ilocos Sur, Ms. Maribel Flores Morales of CHRMP La Union, Ms. Evelyn G. Dumlao of CHRMP Western Pangasinan, and Ms. Gloria A. Isip of CHRMP Eastern Pangasinan. To all heads of offices of all the awardees, thank you for being with us all throughout the duration of this program. You have made this event, kahit virtual, extra special naman. Thank you everyone for making this event a success.
By the way, this virtual proceeding will be later uploaded in the CSCRO1 official FB page, so watch out for it. Also, the plaques, certificates, and tokens will be personally delivered to you in your offices, either by Director Lardizabal or by your respective CSC field office directors. Cash prizes will be wired to your bank accounts, so expect for Mr. Rainier Repolio, Supervising Human Resource Specialist of this office, to correspond with you in the next few days. The Civil Service Commission Regional Office 1 looks forward to more nominations and of course awardees in the 2022 for the PRIME-HRM and Honor Awards program. We also expect the same eagerness of joining contests and activities in the succeeding Civil Service Month anniversary. And it is our fervent prayer na sana magkakasama-sama na tayo face-to-face very soon.
Again, maraming salamat po sa ating lahat. God bless po and please keep safe everyone.